Now, if you're dealing with burns, now this could come from any source, but if you're looking in a terrorist instance, for example, this could be a result of a bomb blast. So when you're looking at a burn, you'll see different types of burn. The key thing here, we've got blistering, we've got full thickness burns where we've got the actual charring there. This is going to be extremely painful because we've got all the main types of burn here. Now, as far as treating burns, something of this scale, we need to cool the burn down because it's hot, it's burnt the skin, and it's going to keep on burning. So we need to cool this down with copious amounts of water for 20 minutes, which is a long time. We want to try and cool the area we're dealing with rather than the entire body, because we don't want to overcool them, and therefore we can have hypothermia type problems. So in an instance like this, because we're dealing with a serious burn here, it can be quite hard because we're going to be cooling down the core part of their body. So we just need to be aware of that. What we don't want to do is start putting creams or ointments or anything like that onto the burn, because that will cause even more problems and they can actually make things a lot worse. So with something like this, if we can cool it as much as we can, and 20 minutes is a long, long time, and it's quite a lot of water you're going to need to do that. And then what you can do is, if you can get access to it, is lay cling film over. So tear the first bit of the cling film off and then cling film over here. That'll provide a barrier, which can also help in pain relief, but also it means that less chance of infections getting into the wound, because this is a major area of potential infection. One thing that's also worth doing is to try and examine the area. Yes, there's a blast injury here, for example, but what else has happened? Has the person got any fractures to their ribs? Is the sternum, the breastbone, is that damaged? So you might be looking here, oh, I've just got to deal with a burn, but it may well be there's other injuries inside. And also, if someone sustained something like this, they could have inhaled the smoke at very high temperatures. So you can look around their mouth and see whether there's any burning or charring around the mouth, because it may well be they've sucked air in, which is extremely hot, and burnt their throats and also into their lungs. So something like this, definitely be aware of keeping an eye on their breathing as well. And this is going to be really, really stressful and hard for the person to deal with, and also for you to deal with. But trust your training and keep this area cool. And obviously, as soon as the emergency services come, they'll take over.